The World Health Organization has identified ageism as potentially now more pervasive than sexism or racism. It's the stories we tell ourselves, it's perhaps observations we've made about our parents or our grandparents around how they're ageing, and our fear associated with being like them. And that's not what we want for ourselves, so we're not looking forward to it. And part of the challenge with that is that because there's this negative view, and there's this big lump called the baby boomers who are over 50, between 50 to 71, we've got this lovely term called the grey tsunami, which actually indicates there's doom and gloom and disaster, look out, because the world's about to come to an end because there's such a large number of people that are over 50. Because when you become over 50, there's a whole lot of awful things that happen. Our lifespan is longer today than it has been at any other time in history. And as a result, what happens after 50 is a long time. And actually, on today's average lifespan, at 61, you potentially have, on average, another 20 years. In Australia, a third of Australia's population is over 50. Now, really importantly, from a research perspective, 80% of that population are baby boomers. And that's why baby boomers are spoken about so much within this context. Again, based on the average lifespan in 1946 of 66, you probably didn't really need to have a box on your survey that went much past 65, because you'd be dead in 12 months on average. I think as a research industry, we have a responsibility to change the conversation with our clients. We need to look at what we're doing with our research techniques. Why would we bother wanting to do this, apart from the fact that there is a massive business opportunity here? If we don't change the conversation now on what it is to be 50, if we don't make the conversation different to what it looks like to be over 50, nothing is going to change. Now is a time to innovate. But what are we innovating? What are our clients innovating? Unless we have more mass communication, more representation nationally, the language and the thinking and the cultural stereotypes aren't going to shift easily, because we're not seen, and what's understood about being over 50 is based on an old-fashioned idea of what it looks like. When I speak with people in their 50s, one of the comments they make is that they're largely invisible. So then, why has this segment been ignored by marketers and the market research industry?